to Goons, Games, and Gear, the sexiest gaming podcast in the world.
It's right. We're all here. We're actually all here. It's not just me and Derek and George. They're the fourth person here. We had our drama arc. Rob said I'm leaving until I get my $10,000 that I'm owed. He walked for a month, which I understand.
$10,000? All right, cool.
No, well,
I'm
you know,
out.
Wait, no.
I heard everything I need to hear. I'm out this month.
You're legally contracted
the
to
court document
here.
is sealed. It's sealed. You can't talk about the
kid wasn't ours. The blood test came back. Maury was like, "You're not the father." Right. And I was honestly disappointed that I wasn't. So who's the father up?
There was a chair in the corner and everything. It was just really weird afternoon, man.
Yeah.
I mean, a cook chair kind of like really brings a place together, you know?
Yeah, it really adds that certain je ne sais quoi, right?
I mean, if I
would you leave a blanket?
Huh? What's it?
Would you leave a blanket on the chair, like in case the person got cold?
Would that be like a common courtesy thing? Like, you know,
right. Like,
stay warm while I plow.
Do you have a side table too for their drink and like a pillow so they can? Is it a recliner? Can they kick back?
No. I don't think a cook chair includes a recliner. I don't
it has to just be a chair.
Yeah, it has to be a chair.
Just a regular old chair.
Yeah,
you can't have it be too comfortable. It can't be like he's watching the big game on like a Friday night, right?
Right.
I mean, I have options in mind. I've got 2 chairs in my bedroom and a Squishmallow corner in case you want to just pile up inside of a bunch of Squishmallows.
Ooh, beanbag chair? That'd be kind of cool.
A beanbag chair would be cool.
A beanbag chair can't be a cup chair.
Why not?
Because it's not. First of all, you'd be on such a low elevation.
It's the same argument as
everyone would be on the bed and be like looking up.
You're like, wait a minute.
You get to look up.
I see his balls flopping. What's going on?
Well, yeah, like that one South Park game. What was it? The Fractured But Whole? You have to dodge like a pair of testicles coming at you.
Derek, give me your flavor. Can you just announce to the world of our Discord, which everyone should become a member, by the way, $2.99, blah, blah, that we're good and live and ready to go. But yeah, Rob, it's generally good to have you back. There was a void missing. Derek made amazing graphics.
Yes.
Amazing Kraft mac and cheese while I was gone, dude.
In part, thank you, Derek, for making such an amazing art, and thank you for the community that was able to help us get our Rob back. We wouldn't be here without you guys.
He said he wouldn't come back without the audience.
Yeah, so thank you guys for bringing our Rob back. He's home safe now, you know.
But yeah, so
really treating me like really getting the Disney princess treatment. Can I get my balls fluffed too while I'm at it?
Ure, you can.
Did they still do that? Like, it doesn't matter. Anyway, I'm your host.
Studios? Probably, yeah.
I'm your host, Woody Derek. One next to me is G-Phone, the co-host of Goon Games and Gear, 71198.
9-5, close.
God!
You're getting there. You're down to like only one number you're missing.
G-Phone 71195. We got Edgy Two Swords, aka Depressed Boy, aka. Oh wait, no, I said Sad Boy. I think that was the name, right? Sad Boy.
Sad Boy,
Sad Boy, Depressed Boy. Yeah. And then we got Roberto, also known as Dead Dondus.
What it do?
Throwing gang signs on stream, you know. Yeah, we're here. It's a fun time. Glad to be back. Finally have a full podcast, which, God, I miss them. I miss them so much. So anyway, we're here. We're talking about PlayStation 5 Pro, Stinky Edition. Derek happened to point out that things it doesn't come with, which is just wild to me. So I'm actually pretty excited to talk about it because it mostly to be ranting. I can't find a valid reason for this. But anyway, what?
Just before we begin,
Rob apology.
Well, yeah, kind of.
The apology arc. Right.
I am going to apologize for cutting you off, first of all. But so how long has this PS5 thing been out by now? Like, how long would you guys say?
5 years.
I'm a pandemic.
Too long. It's been too long. Yeah, it was pandemic year, so
like. I don't suppose I could get like at least a number out of you guys or something like that.
4 years.
4 years, yeah.
It's been 4 years and PS5 still has no games.
Damn.
Hey, the best games are ports and PS4 games, yeah.
So, with that being said, what's there to talk about?
Ports and reboots. Sorry, Rob.
That's it.
Are we just talking about like a digital... Well, we can't even call it a DVD player anymore. They took the whole thing away.
Yeah, you can't even use your discs. Yeah, it's great. It's awesome. The only new game that has come out this generation, I feel like, is God of War Ragnarok. And even that was just like, okay, like nothing like the first game.
Spider-Man 2.
And I love Spider-Man 2.
We can't forget about
Spider-Man
that one
2.
industry plant game, that Horizon game that came out.
Yeah, no, that actually is an
Horizon 2.
Hidden West.
And it's a failing industry plant too. Every time they try it,
what are you
gets
talking about? The Lego
screwed.
game's going to be amazing.
True.
Is there
I don't
Lego
know if
flop?
Lego can save it.
No, I don't think Legos are released as stinky. Maybe Lego Indiana Jones 2, but it wasn't bad. It was the worst of them, but still not bad. So.
Yeah, so let's see here. I could probably get the rundown real quick for you all, but basically, God, this is just
basically
insane.
they screwed us. Let's cut to the chase. They screwed us again. We have been screwed again. No backwards compatibility with anything other than PS4 and PS5 games. I don't even know. What did they up the hard drive to? 2 terabytes instead of 1?
Yeah.
Wow. Awesome. After system requirements, 1.6 terabytes.
Yeah,
1.6 terabytes after required stuff. That's cool. This new ray tracing that no one else has, it's a Sony exclusive thing.
The actual system OS takes up 400 gigabytes?
Oh yeah, dude, it's insane. Yeah, it's fun. I think now with the terabyte
at that point.
Yeah. Well, at this point, with the terabyte hard drive, I think it's only like 600 gigabytes or something. I don't know. I haven't turned my PlayStation on in probably a year.
Heck, I've even heard our fellows overseas are getting gypped on the price too, because they're charging a set amount of price. It's actually $200 more if you convert from euros to dollars. I think over in the UK, you're paying $900 for it.
In Japan, they literally upped the price of the PS5 3 times now, and it was, one of them was recent. I was like, well, another $100. So
this is insane. What the hell are they doing?
I don't know. So they're using AI to do upscaling for games. The big sell, I guess, is the ray tracing, which is supposed to be enhanced than normal ray tracing. I don't believe that. What does that even mean? No, there's no visual upgrade in ray tracing since it came out, basically. And then there's a game boost, which works for PS4 and PS5 games. And it's funny because they announced it and I was like, oh, cool, maybe Bloodborne's going to get it. No, hold on. It caps them still at 30 frames if they were originally capped at 30 frames. So there's no... And they specifically said it only works with games that the developer takes the time to basically update the game to implement. So that's really cool. It doesn't even work with every game, natively.
Don't worry. I know we got our hopes up a little bit with Bloodborne. Don't worry, guys. There's a PC port of Bloodborne happening. Keep an eye out for that.
That's right.
Eventually.
I just want to mention here, I think ray tracing is a joke. I mean, so ray tracing basically...
It's imaginary.
So it makes lighting more realistic, which that's fine. But the amount of power it takes from your graphics card is just so astronomically large that it's just not worth it at all. It's like, ooh, better reflections. Right. Oh my God. It's like, okay, but now my frames are 15. So what? Unless you have a 4090, the equivalent to a Lamborghini.
Dude, just throw a Threadripper in there. You'll be all right.
It just, oh my God.
Just buy a Threadripper, bro.
So it says here, PS5 Pro, it's going to have 67% more compute units than the current PS5, whatever that is. 45% faster rendering of gameplay. And so artificial intelligence, just to kind of explain it better, basically how they have their own exclusive AI or whatever they're going to call it. I forget what it's called. Where what it's doing is okay, if it's detecting there's a missing frame in a certain in the motion, the AI will generate that frame based on what it knows on the game. So it's basically filling in the missing spots to make it look smoother. Now that's fine. Most people aren't going to notice, especially if it's not up-resing or not making the frames rate higher. If it's not doing that, then it doesn't. Right. It literally doesn't matter. It is an embarrassment that literally they said that even if it has this pro enhancements, it can still be locked to 30. Then what the fuck is the point? What?
Right.
Like, what? What? That's actually a joke to me. It's like, oh yeah, but some games just can't be at 60. So then why am I paying this?
Right.
And then also, it's gonna have Wi-Fi 7, which I just want to mention is insane. Wi-Fi 6 is already nuts, but Wi-Fi 7.
That's like actually the best improvement to it. I totally forgot too. I didn't even. I was just like enraged seeing Red about this thing. Did you mention the disk drive? That there's no disk drive, and they literally said we released a standalone disk drive. Go buy that, which is what $150. So $850 to have this full system. Like,
no,
are you kidding me?
Is it that much? I thought it was 80.
They really want us.
It might be less. I don't know, but
In light of
still,
them taking away the disk drive too, while I'm thinking about it here.
No vertical stand, by the way.
I know you
there's
guys.
no vertical stand with it either. But I think they cut that a while ago, like after the initial run of PS5s. Sorry, Rob, go ahead.
So, in light of this being digital only, we saw the Concord. Or I think you guys talked about Concord last.
Concord.
Concord.
Yeah,
rest in peace, Concord.
Yeah, rest in peace.
So, I remember seeing something on Twitter today that because it had been discontinued, that it actually had been deleted off of somebody's account as well.
Yeah,
on the PlayStation Network. So
yeah,
so they take away the disk drive. And they can delete stuff off your drive at will now?
Yeah, you don't.
To clarify, apparently it was a review. Anyone who got a review copy, even though it was theirs to keep, like forever.
Oh, so it was a review copy. I see.
People who got to review the game early, they got review copies, but they still worked for like the actual release of the game. Like they didn't just take it away. But when they removed the game from the servers, apparently it just it ripped that from their accounts.
Man, I've never seen a game become lost media that quickly. That's crazy.
Oh no,
wow.
that was the quickest turnaround time for a flop I've ever seen in my life. Also, I just want to mention, let's see here, that here are the games that'll have PS5 Pro enhanced, which, by the way, they're not mentioning like what the actual enhancements are. They had some in the trailer. Alan Wake 2, who cares? Assassin's Creed Shadows, I mean, it's not released, so who cares? Demon Souls, I thought, was that not 60 frames on a release?
I think it was.
Okay, then
or actually, no, it might have been. I don't know.
Okay. Dragon Dogma 2. Okay. Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth. Okay. Gran Turismo 7, I guess, would be nice. Hogwarts Legacy, because that was the fastest selling game last year. I think it was like 22 million. Right, maybe 18 million. Horizon Forbidden West. Who cares about that? Marvel Spider-Man 2. People making a meme about this. It's like spot the difference between the two images because it was in the trailer. It like sometimes when you fight in the Venom form or the Venom suit, it looked a little bit blurry in the middle of attack, but don't worry, there's less blur. No one freak out. Ratchet and Clank ripped apart, and then Last of Us 2 remastered. I mean, how? Also, side note, GameStop is doing promotion. They're trying to capitalize this for like the next week, or actually maybe the next few days. You get like extra trading credit if you trade in a console to like, you know, like, and people are like trading in their PS5s for $450, I guess is the credit amount with Pro towards towards the Pro.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It's still insane. Like this is just, this is such a waste of time. It's unbelievable.
This is not good.
People are saying, and I actually believe it, that Sony is making it this price because they don't have any competition. Because they're selling 5-1 to Xbox consoles, which is, and they won this year. They won this generation. Once Microsoft said, "Hey, our games are going to the PS5 now," it's like that's the white flag. Like console war over, PlayStation wins. So with no competition, because Nintendo isn't a competition. They're just so different.
Know. They managed to do nothing, and they still managed to stay afloat.
Who, Nintendo?
Yeah.
Oh, Nintendo is like a king. Like these two are like pawns fighting each other, while Nintendo's like, we have too much money. What do we do? Let's make a Bidoof short. That's amazing, and that's what they spend their money on.
It's just so $700. It's just like what are you talking about? Why? And also, if people are dumb enough to buy this, what's going to happen the next generation is so it's going to be like, well, we sold this for $700. Now we can kind of justify a higher cost for the console, and people are going to buy it. like, dude, come on. This is so
We know you stupid idiots are just going to give us our money, so why don't you just give us their money already?
Right.
Yes!
Oh, God.
Consumer tears, my favorite.
Dude, this is sad. I still can't believe.
Wow, the absolute state of gaming right now.
It's awful. It's just like my biggest complaint, right?
Oh, and don't forget, you have to pay for the online too. Don't forget.
$80 a year for the basic tier.
Yeah.
Yeah,
My
that's like-
biggest complaint is there's no games, right? Like nobody released games this year. Sony had
No.
what? Astrobot? That was it. It was a freaking platformer. Like it takes an hour to make that game. Like not to downplay anything, but Nintendo poops out Mario games every other year. Like come on. Like I don't understand why they're so focused on hardware right now when you have no games to even support the hardware that was already out.
So, at the same price point we're talking about here for this wonderful marvel of a retooling of a powerful console, right? At that
Right.
same price point, if you really wanted to get your money's worth out of something, debatable on the money's worth on one of these items, but chat member raises a good point. You could, at that same price point, buy an Xbox, an SSD to upgrade it, a box of Mountain Dew, and like 3 large pizzas. And it would probably be a better use of your time. Thank you, chat. That was wonderful.
Yeah, it's like, you know, this makes me feel better that I just almost completely converted back to PC and just sticking with it, because if this is where it's just going, where it's going to be $700 as a norm, and that's where I believe we're going. Not only that, the fact that there's no disc tray only just solidifies the next generation is just going to be completely discless, right?
Right.
Maybe if we're lucky, they'll do another like, oh, you can just buy a disc drive for like $80, and even then you're just a sucker. But yeah, it's just bad. This is the bad timeline. I don't know what we did wrong.
This is the end of an era, man. We're literally watching CD-ROM die right in front of us.
Our lovely longest running member Snow asked, "There's no disc tray version?" Nope, it's all digital.
No,
It's only
only
digital.
digital.
You can purchase the disc tray separately and attach it and use up one of the
It's
4 USB slots.
It's
'Cause there's only
pro.
4.
It should have all the bells and whistles. This is such a joke. Even and Xbox kind of pulled the same crap recently. No one's really talking about it, but like they have this new like 2 terabyte. The new Series X. It's like a 2 terabyte model for like the same price, but there's no disc tray. It's just digital.
Huh.
Yeah, it makes it easier to play your Game Pass games, though. You know?
No, it doesn't. Well, I mean,
What
no.
physical games from Xbox are you buying?
I want my DVD player. I want my Blu-ray DVD player. You know what? I do want discs. There's some things I like as physical media.
No.
What, you know, it's like on the Switch. First of all, I mean, I bought Sword and Shield digitally and I regret it. Or just Shield. And I'm like, I want that physically. I like having the Switch cases. Derek has literally a library of Switch games.
I own every Switch game physically. Like I buy PlayStation games physically because then I'm like done with them and trade them in because nothing's worth keeping anymore. Like the only games I still keep are Nintendo games because they actually like if I ever feel like playing them again, I can go back and play them. It's just I don't know. It's sad.
Oh, and
it just goes back to the games. Just make good games instead of focusing on this crummy hardware.
They also mentioned that they're going to put the 8K. You can play 8K games on the box again because they removed it from the PS5 box like a year ago because there's no games that are 8K compatible. But now there is, I guess, with this. I don't know. No one has an 8K TV. That was stupid. Was it?
Like, how can anybody tell the difference?
Dude, the PS5 Pro has 3 lines in it, not one. And dude, that's
And it still has no games. What the hell are we talking about here?
Right, there just is no difference because you don't own an 8K TV. You probably won't for God knows how long. So,
I mean, I would say maybe in 8 years. I mean, 4K TVs are the standard, and I totally get that. But 8K TVs are still incredibly out of price range.
Right. And there's like I mean, how much of the difference is there between 4K and 8K? Like, I've never seen any different, like the side-by-side comparisons, but
I don't know. I mean, I never looked into 8K content because there's none of it.
Right. I'll have to go sit at a Best Buy to see an 8K TV, and that's probably the only time I'll ever see one.
Like, I don't even think YouTube supports 8K.
Derek, do you want to, speaking of that, do you want to go and hang out with me at a Best Buy and just watch 8K TV all day?
Yeah.
Honestly, it sounds like
we'll make an event out of it. Like we'll go get some like Buffalo Wild Wings, grab some drinks, go sit in Best Buy with our Buffalo Wild Wings and drinks, and just watch 8K TV. You and me.
We aren't even hurting anybody while we're there. We just post it up. I never see anybody by the TV.
I'll bring the chairs.
Unless it's like a holiday sale.
Yeah, I'll bring some lawn chairs for us to sit on in the middle of the store, and we can just hang out. You know.
Oh, can they have the cup holders too?
Yeah, I guess I can spring for those. I don't own it currently, but I'll get some.
Let's see.
Sweetheart.
Wait. Oh yeah. Well, actually, I guess I was wrong. There's 8K demo content on YouTube.
Is there really? Right, but like you won't be able to actually see it, right? Because none of your monitors support 8K.
True.
Yeah, you poor.
Yeah, idiot! You poor. Oh my dude.
For $700, you could buy it, right? The top tier Steam Deck and the dock, I think. And there you go. You basically have like a gaming PC at that point. Like a low-end gaming PC, right?
I could build an entry-level PC at that price range.
I mean, you could just build an entry-level... Right.
And it would just literally do more functionally than this piece of actual garbage would. Like,
right.
What... I really want to say a swear so bad right now. I'm holding myself back, but like, what kind of dipstick would greenlight something like this? Wait, what? How do you manage to build up some goodwill with this Astrobot stuff? Because I've heard nothing but good things about it. And they
apparently that game is amazing, and then they're just like, just ruining everything.
Just forget all that goodwill. Y'all ain't nothing. Like, welcome to Sony. F you.
I'm looking at Samsung's actual website, and there's a section that says 8K ready games, and it just says we can expect 8K games to take center stage in the next few years with more and more TV manufacturers pushing 8K TV content. That doesn't make sense.
Bloating the game size of everything too while you're at it.
Oh yeah. I mean, 8K resolution, that's going to be insane file sizes. And Call of Duty, I mean, they're literally, because they know how bad they are at like compression and all that fun stuff, they're like, screw it, we're just going to make you stream texture content live. Like, you have to be connected to the internet now to constantly be downloading texture assets.
So you have to have an internet connection to play anything?
Yeah. Maybe not. I'm not sure about the campaign, but definitely the multiplayer. Yeah, right. You have to.
But like, that's basically you streaming it, right?
I don't think because you're not uploading to the server. You're just constantly downloading stream. Like it's instead of watching Netflix, you're just getting content for your game live in the middle of the game.
Right.
So I don't know. I'm really curious on how much like download it takes for those kind of that kind of game. Like, if it's always constant, I know it's texture, so it shouldn't be that big, but still.
It's still like always like downloading and uploading though. Like when you're playing an online game, then at that point, so like your internet's going to be going insane.
Oh yeah, I mean, I can't even imagine. Oh yeah, hold on. Since you're saying that, always been aggressive on its pricing 8K TVs. It's 75-inch Q. I don't know. Why do they always have the dumbest model names for TVs? QN900D. Like, what does that mean? Anyway, has launched at a hefty price of $6,299. Yeah, that's
want 900 dicks.
Isn't that insane? Could you imagine buying a TV for $6,300? And that's before tax, by the way. So
no, you want to know why I can't even conceive paying that much for a TV? My heart hurts if I spend more than $100 in a single transaction. The first time I got handed a $100 bill, I thought it was fake because I legitimately thought somebody was playing a prank on me because I did not realize that $100 bills exist.
Oh my god!
I couldn't imagine in anywhere in that's a car. You could go buy a car for that kind of money.
Oh yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, huh? I didn't think about it like that. Imagine,
Like,
oh my god.
I know people will be like, "Get your money up" and whatnot, but it's like, what? Who needs to spend that much effing money on a TV?
Yeah, but I mean, if people are willing to put pay pig status into like these girl streamers, just ignore them for a hot second, then there's got to be somebody.
Or what? Furries with suspicious amounts of wealth for all the commissioned art that they pull?
Pretty much.
Dude, I don't see AK gaming in even the next generation of consoles. I really don't. Like we can't even get 4K 30 stable. Like you think we're gonna get 8K? What? Maybe like games like Undertale that are purely just pixel art.
It'll be the indie games. They're the ones that are going to be thriving in it. Yeah.
Right. Can you imagine how long it's going to take to? Well, actually, I would assume at 8K, right? I think they're going to have it so even on consoles, like, hey, in order to play it on 8K, there's a separate download for more the higher resolution textures.
8K patch or something. Yeah.
There has to be, because there's no way they can make you download a game in 8K. It just destroy your storage. But I don't know. This is super disappointing. Sony was completely out of touch. This is like what, the second or third time they flopped with pricing. It's like $700. What?
No. I'm trying.
I'm thinking that like the original PS3 was a
the original PS3 and then this.
Oh my god. Yeah, it's like
I don't know. Wasn't the PS4 also a little bit more overpriced?
Was it?
No, I think it
wasn't it $100 more than the Xbox One?
No. The Xbox One was like $600 when it came out with the Kinect.
Oh, was it?
Oh yeah,
the PlayStation was the reasonably priced one.
It was $400. Yeah, they turned it around.
Okay, yeah. My bad. So yeah, just PS3 for sure, and now this.
The only time I can imagine someone actually getting a PS5 Pro is as a Christmas gift. Like or like a birthday gift, and even then, I actually think if you upgrade from a PS5 to a Pro in this situation, you're a sucker.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. I mean, what is the benefit
that's coming to you?
Right. They just have money to throw around, and that's it.
I mean, I wish I had that kind of money to throw around, $700, just to...
Me too.
Yeah, same.
I can tell you right now, it's not the kind of money what I would be using it for.
No, it'd be going towards a computer.
Yeah, I'd be getting 3 Hyrule version Switch lights. That's right.
Honestly, yeah.
I'm right there with you, George. I'm ricing the best rig I can buy at that point. Like it's no holds barred at that point. I
might as well just put this
gonna get my freak on with that build.
Yeah, for $700,
get a much better computer.
For $700, you'd have a squirrel fund for like just an investment into a PC.
Yeah, exactly. Like if I had $700 to throw away, I would absolutely throw it to the side and go, you know what? Yeah, I will buy a 5K computer just to have it.
Sorry. Just one of the comment there is that if Derek starts shooting topless and doing my retirement savings, I mean, I could do it. What's in your retirement savings?
All right, time for some content, boys.
So look, I'm just saying, none of you. I'm not stopping any 3 of you from giving me a Christmas or birthday gift. Well, no, Robert got me a birthday gift. So Derek or George of a birthday gift of a PS5 Pro.
Contractually, I'm off the hook.
It's just there's no games. I would just play Spider-Man 2. That's
again.
I mean, I love the 100% it. Like, I do want it to come to PC. I'll absolutely play it again. But I'm pretty glad I skipped PlayStation this generation because I don't care about Ratchet and Clank. It's just, I never played one, so I'm not interested. Last of Part 2 wasn't dumpster fire, and it's just a remaster anyway. Don't care about the racing games. Don't care about the new God of War series. Astrobot, it seems cute and fun, but I feel like there's no replay value.
So real quick on Astrobot, Derek, is it any different than the original Astrobot
yeah, it's a full game versus the one that was like pre-installed on the PS5 or whatever.
Yeah.
Which
Okay.
even like that one was like kind of a full game. It was short, but it like still had levels and boss fights and stuff like that. So
You know what though? That game, like the Astrobots Playground or whatever, was longer than a average Call of Duty story campaign. So,
Are we ever gonna get a Little Big Planet game?
Rob, you shut your whore mouth, okay? Like,
No.
the
The
oh
answer
my
is
god,
no.
What did I
dude.
say?
Dude,
What?
I think about that daily. I literally messaged or talked about Derek. I'm like, dude, I follow this Twitter account, like Little Big Planet updates, and it's just like, you know, like just dream posting, like, oh man, it'd be so cool if Little Big Planet had this right now. It's like, dude, I want it so
I
bad.
don't remember. We were doing streaming a couple weeks ago, and I was just like, I had a dream we were playing the shark level again, and it was literally just like me and Derek would stand on a boat and a shark would come and try and like eat the
Oh my
boat.
god, it was so
And
good.
I just had a dream we were playing that, and I was like, wow, this is like happiness again.
This is a wet dream.
I haven't felt this in a long
Did you wake
time.
up sticky and you're like, oh man.
Yeah.
No.
Oh
Just like,
man,
oh man.
them sacks, man. Just,
Also, one of someone in chat mentioned it, but I read an article on it that even analysts are saying that they don't believe the PS5 Pro would be able to handle GTA at 60 frames. GTA 6 whenever that comes out. So, you know, all right. Yeah.
You're right. Like, what's the
Yeah.
point? It's useless.
I'm very optimistic about the future.
Dude,
I'm not. If this is the future, like this was next gen, right? And this
Yeah, the
just
future
sucks.
blows. What is this?
Right?
dude,
actually, now I'm curious. I'm gonna check.
Curious
Keep-
George.
keep
God. Oh, I mean, okay. Thanks for the approval, George. I will
Yeah,
keep
yeah,
on.
yeah,
I'll
yeah.
keep chugging along.
Yep.
I want not a PS5 Pro. I want actually, you know, see, PS Pro would have been fine. Maybe I guess 600, but 700. That's just an insane. That's so steep.
Yeah, there's not enough to justify a $200 price hike
No.
when you're taking away the disk drive, right? And adding like imaginary stuff almost, right? Like this Sony exclusive ray tracing, AI upscaling, pro enhancements that like it's not confirmed what it's going to work for. I don't know. It's a lot of like false promises, I feel like, for this system.
All right. So I just booted it up just to check. Because Rob asked earlier, and to give you clarity, Rob, out of the 1 terabyte solid state you get on the PS5, you get 667.2 gigabytes after the operating system stuff.
I want to clarify something, George. Actually, the PS5 doesn't have 1 terabyte. It's 825 gigs.
Yes. No, I'm aware. But
So
they still market it as 1 terabyte solid state.
That's
So this-
I'm suing them.
This
Sexual
2
harassment.
terabytes, this 2 terabyte we're gonna get probably 1.8. Gonna get 1.5 after OS because
Yeah, I was
you're
gonna
only
say.
getting 600 gigs.
Actual hell.
Yeah,
Is
dog.
our operating system
Yeah,
like that much?
yeah, bro.
Right. And it's only going to get bigger because guess what? They're implementing a whole AI
But
system.
the only thing
So
that's
how
getting
big is that
bigger
going to
by all
be?
that's using right now.
Wait, I just realized, will the faceplate swapping work on the 5 Pro?
Nobody heard that. That's a good thing.
No. And
No way. Really?
the design's different. Isn't there like a line?
Yeah, there's
in the
3
new
lines.
system?
There's 3 lines. Yeah.
Yeah, so no.
Yeah, so from what I saw, you will be able to upgrade and swap faceplates when it's available for the Pro Edition.
Dude, that's such a dick move.
I love waiting for the company's permission to enjoy product. That's actually unhinged. This is insane. Why did you know that they get away with this stuff because you people give them money for this, right?
Yeah.
I gotta play Ragnarok in 4K 30 frames. I got it. I got it. I got it.
I gotta have the latest console, otherwise my friends will make me look bad, and there'll be a laughing stock. Nobody cares, dude.
I saw a Twitter
Just get
post.
a PC. It's the move.
I saw a Twitter post in someone's receipt. It's like, yeah, I traded in my PS5 for the extra credits, and I got to wait 2 months, but it's totally worth it. Like, really? Like, I mean, if you're playing it actively, it's really worth waiting.
That's not the biggest case of beaten housewife I have no impulse control I've ever seen in my entire life.
It is. It's Stockholm syndrome. It's just like, oh, this is the new next thing. Like they have that fear of missing out.
Like, this is the same thing that like people like God. Well, the same kind of stuff where like people just like wait outside overnight in like tents or something like that for a major product or something like that. Like you miserable no life.
Just to be clear though, if there, I mean, for Smash, if I could for Smash Ultimate, I would have. It's just the point, or Skyrim. I think those 2 games I probably would have waited.
Skyrim, I would have risked it all, baby. I would have gone through. I would have had the whole entire life flash before my eyes in front of Skyrim.
He had to chase a car.
I would have started a family with them. I would have gotten married. I would have filed my taxes. I would have grown old with them together. I would have died right in time for Todd to release Skyrim.
Hey, you want to come over, babe? Like, no, it's Skyrim release night. Like, but my parents aren't home. It's like, I don't fucking care.
Yeah, because they're out playing Skyrim, duh.
They're at the release line. Like, what are you talking about?
They're at the release line with me, you stupid loser. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I mean, I would have risked it. I mean, me and Derek were there for midnight release. We forced our parents. We're like, you have to do. Like, I won't love you anymore if you don't do this.
Yeah, you have to take us. We have to go.
There we go, man. These guys loved using that argument on his parents. It was honestly really comical to watch every time growing up because I'd hear this like, you need to take me to this midnight release, Mom. I'm going to die if you don't. And just sitting there just like, oh my actual God, there's no way he's saying this poor woman right now.
Yeah, but I feel like that's a fair trade. I mean, where would we do that?
It's either a game or you die. Yeah, that's a fair trade.
True.
It's either that or Derek had to hear me over the phone talking about Skyrim. I'm like, oh my God.
Right. And yeah, that we couldn't do that. When Sandy hit and we had no power and couldn't play Assassin's Creed 3, we were literally living like cavemen, dude. We were walking down the highway, starting fires in places, just like trying to keep warm. And we were like, where's the internet? And like holding our copy of Assassin's Creed 3 for the 360. God, that was awesome.
And then I was home. Derek called me. He just like,
oh yeah, then the lights came on. I was like,
Derek called me like, Dad, I gotta go to Derek's. You got to take
me back. Let's go.
Take me back. There's no time.
Game on, baby. Let's go, baby.
I really did. Me, Derek, and one of our mutual friends, I remember spending a few hours just sitting in front of a fireplace. We're just like,
yeah, it was just nice.
Okay.
That was around the time Sandy hit, right? Where I think the place we used to work at was closed for like a couple of days.
Yeah, I tried to go to work and they were like, the power's out, just go home. I was like,
yeah, I remember that, dude. Okay. I was so stoked for that afterwards. I'm like, haha, see you guys later.
Yeah.
And I went out over to a party and I got
Swifty.
You thought Sandy destroyed stuff. Wow.
Oh,
you're about to see me vomit in a sink. Let's go.
It's actually funny though, because that was the party where I actually psyched myself out at a party, and I sat in the car for an hour feeling sorry for myself because I said something weird.
What did you say? I need to know what you said.
I don't even remember. It was like I raised my voice or something like that. I got reprimanded by a friend over it. It's just like, dude, lower your voice. And it was like so absolutely distraught by this. Because I was just so blitzed at the time that I literally just sat in my car like an angry loser for like an hour because I couldn't handle it.
You know what it was? It was like, what is a horse?
What is it? I know what a horse is. What the hell?
I don't think you do. I think canon lore is that you have never seen a horse.
Oh my God, this is the Ricky situation all over again.
A Ricky, yeah. Rob didn't know what a Ricky was for the longest time.
Oh my God.
Oh God, it was. I don't want to go back to those dark times. Like no internet.
I really don't either.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that was the word. Just the word part of the hurricane. Not that 1,000 people became homeless. It was just that I couldn't play Assassin's Creed 3.
Right.
You know, that was the real.
The worst part was was when the power came on and we did get to play. It wasn't even that good. Like, I mean, we all that hype and wait and like it kind of let us down with that one, right?
At least we played something. You know?
I'm lucky that when I lost my power for like 3 days and I was without internet for a week last year, I am so lucky that Armored Core 6 did not turn out like that. I feel so bad for you guys.
That's good.
Oh,
I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
I wouldn't either. Imagine like having the power cut by a massive storm for like a few days. Things finally kick back on, and you're just met with mid.
Right. You're like, why is George Washington on the Templar side? Jeez.
What's this guy's problem against Indians? What a dick.
Yeah, my God.
Damn.
This is what it was like? Oh, God.
George, you play Assassin's Creed 3? Or did you? Yeah. What do you think? Did you
I hated it.
Oh, wow.
I never got the chance to play it. My disc corrupted.
I was going 100% on it, and there was that one mission where you had to chase somebody through the streets, and it would desync, and you wouldn't get 100% on it if you bumped any civilian. And I finally did it like 4 or 5 times, and I hit the button to tackle the dude to the ground. Didn't touch any civilians on the street. The NPC that I was chasing stopped. My character kept running despite me hitting the button. It hit that NPC and then tackled him. Immediately went on to the next sequence, and I wasn't starting that whole sequence over again. I'm like, nope, I'm done. Never finished Assassin's Creed 3.
Really?
Never finished it because it pissed me off so much.
I played it once again, like years later. It was actually better than I remembered. So like, I've grown to appreciate.
I bought the remaster. Yeah, I want to replay it at some point.
I feel
it was also. Oh God.
Oh, I was just gonna say. I feel like the remaster is probably better because they should have tweaked all of those bugs and stuff. But at the time, it was too much for me to look past, and I'm like, no, I'm never touching this game again.
The worst part was it was the first one too without the multiplayer, and it just like,
oh,
yeah, it was just like once you were done, you were like, what do I do now? I throw this out. I just throw it in the garbage.
It was either. I think the only memory I have of that game was it was either like Assassin's Creed 3 or I think it was 3. My brother was having trouble trying to beat one of the missions for it. That was like one of those like tailing missions that's just absolutely god awful.
My favorite.
That they always seem to love so much. I remember he was at this like 10 times, like dude, fuming, not happy about it at all. He hands the controller to me. I clear it in one go. That's my only memory of it. It's like it's just tail the NPC. It's not that hard. They're so generous.
You're a good brother, Rob.
It's all right. I just handed them the controller back after it was done, and I just went to go mind my own business because I think that was God. No, that You
want to explain this to me?
No means yes, and yes means I love you.
I don't know what she's.
Special guest, everybody.
She found the chair. She found the chair.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I can see that.
She already knows there are investments being made in your future.
I'd like to, I forgot to mention this. We have whoa,
What the? Where'd that just come from?
Whoa, audio listener, you got to watch the video version. There's a cat who just attacking Rob. Oh my God, it's attacking Rob's face.
Wait, I'll describe it. Rob has a bunch of pussy on him right now, and wow, they're just going at it.
Holy crap, he's eating it like crazy.
I'm in the middle of a podcast, you little goober. Why don't you get off my lap?
Please, Cat, right now, please speak English. Like, now be the time to finally announce you can speak.
This is the Toy Story moment. Come on, just reveal yourself.
Hello, my name's actually Todsworth. What? You can talk? Oh my God. And that's how. Oh my God, Rob, what a man.
What?
Dude, you just bring your cat onto stream. What that was
it was kind of not so much I brought him on stream so much as it just kind of happened.
Classic Rob, always attracting the puss. Good for you, man. Rob doesn't have to go anywhere. He just sits there and it just comes to him. What a man.
Not the only thing that's coming right now.
George? Is it
I
Joel?
know. I see him yerking his gherkin over there.
I finally remember what I was gonna say before Rob's. What's your cat's name, Rob?
His name is Fred.
Before Fred, really, Fred?
Yeah, so there's a chain out here called Meyer Supermarkets. It was supposedly the prototype before Walmart really took off. It was named for the old
I'd be
owner,
pissed.
Fred Meyer. I would be too.
Gotcha.
Because
Um,
you know what? That's a whole conversation I don't want to get into. But yes, his name's Fred.
I was gonna say, what if we just use all the donations we've gotten from the past year that's supposed to go towards a streaming PC, instead get the PS5 Pro? You know?
No, don't do that.
I'm like, you do that. I'm driving. I don't care how bad it ruins my car. I'm driving straight to your location, and I am pile driving you into a dumpster.
It reminds me of how I had to literally convince my brother that he's being stupid because I got him for the Christmas the first year it came out. I got him a Series X because he plays Xbox, and then like 2 weeks later he's like, "Hey, I just want to let you know I'm probably going to trade the Xbox Series X in for a Series S." I'm like, "Why? Why would you possibly do that? That's stupid."
Downgrade.
Yeah. He's like, "Isn't it like more powerful and digital?" I'm like, "No, you got the more powerful one, you idiot." Like, no, oh well, they're telling me something different. Like, don't listen to whoever you're speaking to. They're stupid. And they apparently from the guy from GameStop. So I'm like, dude, no. Literally.
Oh, the dude from GameStop was trying to make a sale. He wanted that sale so bad. He was so horny for it.
Like, what?
Oh, I was gonna say inside info. Yeah, at that time it was 100% try to get people to trade in the brand new consoles to go towards the other one. Use whatever you have to get people to switch sides, just so they can get the new one, and they can't return it because it's brand new, and then they want to buy their pre-owned one back. But then we don't have it. So get people to trade them in. And yeah, do that.
Oh, did you guys see that GameStop's finally going like the retro route?
Yeah.
Just a look of utter despair.
So my first thought, right, and our old boss used to tell us that GameStop had like a fail safe of like, if we're gonna die, we're going out with a bang. And it was that once they started actually doing retro stuff in the stores is when they knew they were in trouble. And I think it correlates to the PS5 Pro being a digital only system, right? And like the way the industry's swinging, there's been no games. GameStop's not selling games a ton. Right. We got Grayscale Rob to, emphasize it.
They ask you how you are, and you have to say you're fine, and you're not really fine, and you're just suffering. Inside.
Exactly. So this is, I think this is kind of
still doing this.
Right. This is them like kind of throwing in the towel and being like, "Hey, we're not going to be around much longer. Like, sorry."
You know what I love the most about retro GameStop is
What?
I brought up a point to my district manager, and at the time, and I was like, "Hey, so with these retro cartridges and stuff, is there ever going to be training through any GameStop associate, whether they work at like the warehouse or wherever, how to properly change the batteries on cartridges?" And he just looked at me and went, "What are you talking about?" "No, that's not a thing." I went, "Okay, cool. So we're going to sell dead cartridges to people." Got it. All right, cool.
So you think it's the thing now then?
Yeah, no, they wouldn't.
GameStop does not want to pay their employees to go through a training course. No.
That's more than a training course. You know they're asking them to solder stuff onto a board, right? And micro solder at that? There's no way. GameStop would never.
They're making up words, right? Micro soldering. That's not like a.
Yeah. It's like microplastics that they put in our food. It's something there.
They're in. Dude, microplastics are literally in our junk now. We have a little bit of. We can have a little bit of microplastics.
That's where the piss is stored, Rob.
Sorry, the butt cheeks. My bad.
No. GameStop is not going to pay their employees to learn training. They're going to say, "Hey, here's this level up training. Learn everything you need to from reading this article and watching this 30-second video, and then now you have to be an expert on it."
Wait, so here's my question. This is like an honest question. Did they have a warehouse full of this stuff?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so it's just somewhere they're just collecting it but not selling it, and then
Grapevine, Texas. Yes,
Okay.
Texas.
Yeah.
Because I'm looking at their website, like Retro Game. They have Wind Waker for $56 for pros.
Oh yeah. Don't those retro prices? Yeah.
Wow, the retro market is going to be even more of a dumpster fire than it already is.
Because there's no way
$56. I know what I have.
Look on the website and see if you can get a copy of Pokemon Silver or Gold, and how much GameStop is selling that for.
Pokemon Gold, they're selling it for $47 for pros, $47.
That's
Okay.
insane. That's legitimately insane.
It's gone down since I've worked there, but that was also what, 4 years ago, 5 years ago, 4 years ago.
Some of George's best times.
Oh yeah, loved it every second.
Excuse me. So do they have new sections in the GameStops? Does anyone know? Are they in store as well? Or is it just all online?
I don't know. It's supposed to be in stores. I've seen on Reddit people posting that they're in stores.
I love
the retro.
Reddit.
The retro?
The retro games, yeah.
I imagine that it's select stores. Because again, inside info, Derek, you remember we had collectible stores that would get all the really, really cool statues and stuff like that, or we would have just the normal ones. So I'm sure there are retro exclusive stores that get the priority, but they might have some that are available to everybody, but probably not the more popular ones because they want people to use the website. They want you to buy from GameStop.com to ship to your house so that you can take whatever you get back to a store and say, hey, this cartridge came in smashed up. I need a replacement. And they go, sure, we'll get you one. 5 to 7 business days later, you'll get a confirmation that it is shipping within 5 to 7 business days.
I still want to do an interview style with George, but well, it's not George. It's just completely black, his voice is altered. Tell me some things about GameStop.
Well, they touched me. They touched my butthole. Honestly, I wasn't cool with it.
Black screen,
do it live. Yeah, but it's just funnier if it's just
needed, dog.
Tell us your story, and it's just I fucking hate that. What's the greatest scandal in GameStop history? All managers have sex with the cartridges. Really? No, but I just assume.
No, but we all guessed.
No, but we did in our store. We had a assistant manager not be able to work with a seasonal hire due to things that were happening inside the middle bathroom. That was a storage unit. We're supposed to have 2 bathrooms. We had one. So it was a unisex, a
I was gonna say
omni bathroom.
I didn't know they could afford 2 bathrooms, to be honest.
Oh, were people getting manky?
There was 2 bathrooms, but they didn't pay for the plumbing on the other one, so it didn't work. So we use it as storage. So all of your pre-owned game boxes, they're stored in a bathroom.
Can you imagine walking to a GameStop and you're where is the employees? I'm trying to trade in a game. It's just all you hear is in the back room, yeah, take my trade-in offer. Take it.
No,
I'm
my insurance. I haven't signed off on it yet.
Just buy the
this
insurance.
GPG or
You want a product replacement plan for that condom? I didn't think so.
Dude, I would love to buy condoms from GameStop. Having a little Mario condom, that sounds pretty sick. Yeah. It just lets it go, but only when it's fully stretched out. But I don't know. I would like that.
No, they don't listen to good ideas, only bad ones.
Could you imagine a sex line in GameStop? Power to the player, and that's what I would love to make that for real.
I mean, right? Yeah, make the meme culture a reality for GameStop and just go all out with it.
Oh my god,
Never. Not while corporate America exists. We're gonna pile drive the things you love into the ground, and we're just gonna move on to the next product.
You could maybe get that Hot Topic, or wait, is it Hot Topic? Is it Hot Topic the one that's always selling Spencer's?
You're thinking of Spencer's.
Yeah, Spencer's.
Yeah, Spencer's.
Yeah, they're the ones that have that whole sex toy section in the back.
I know nothing about that.
Well, you know plenty about that. Do you remember our first date back there?
That was a sealed court document case, and you just say you let it all out. But no, dude, GameStop
That's
should.
not the only thing I let all out that day.
They should have a dark gaming section. Like if you go into the back room, that's where all they sell like the GameStop sex toys. I think that would make them pretty penny.
No, keep that stuff out of my
Pretty
hobby.
cool.
I got into this hobby specifically because I knew I wasn't going to be getting anything. All right, I knew what was going to happen. I knew what this was about. Quit trying to bring that into this.
Well, I want the perks of my pro membership, which by the way I don't have.
Me either.
What, a 5% discount on a pregnancy test?
Yeah, red is yes for Mario, green is no for Luigi. So it's just
Oh, wow.
And then, but then when it's negative, it plays like the Mario death noise, like you know. And then like if it's pregnant, it does like when you get the flag, or like yeah, it's good to laugh again. God, I have sunburn. It's
you could get the reverse edition for even more ha-has. So
Ooh.
it does that when it goes in reverse.
Derek, do you have your pro membership?
I think mine's still active.
Did we
Yeah,
ever-
but didn't you like abuse the system and get like?
Oh yeah, I'm not an idiot. My card had an expiration date for like 2035, I think. So
Yeah, like there were some like weird promos where they're like, oh, if you do this, you can get a free pro membership, and Derek's like, yeah, add it on. And they're like, but you're still active. He's like, yeah,
add it on?
it's free.
Yeah, but now without Game Informer, which by the way is gone,
You get a $5 coupon every 3 months I go in or whatever, and that's
Just
it.
a
get
very
a
small sidetrack, real quick, because we were talking about Concord earlier, and now we're talking about things that are gone. It was literally 1 week and 2 days from our last podcast that Concord server shut down.
Yeah.
Pour one out for the Concord
yeah.
homies. Yeah.
Riperino in the pepperino.
One day they'll come back, and when they do,
I'll be
they'll
there.
be sorry.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll be waiting with open arms.
So sorry. Yeah, oh my god. I feel bad for the developers, but it is what it is for them. Oh my god. GameStop, you'll die. I give it 5 years.
Yeah,
What?
five's probably even like too generous.
3. You know what? Next week. This is next week.
Please.
How?
What?
By the way,
Oh,
like
Yeller,
why?
take it out back.
Why can't I pre-order games to pick up in the store on the website?
You used to be able to, but it never really worked, so they stopped doing it.
Why? That's so stupid.
I don't know, because they're stupid. That's why. That's literally the reason.
If Best Buy can figure it out, GameStop can figure it out.
Derek,
I was like, oh, I forgot. I told my girlfriend, like, oh, I forgot to stop by GameStop because I wanted to pre-order Zelda and Jamboree. And I'm like, oh, I'll just do it online. And I'm like, okay, it's just saying ship to home. I don't want that. I want to pick it up because I don't want to wait 3 days after the release date. They're like, I'm like, I can't do this. That's great.
Yeah.
Derek, you know why. You know why. You went through the training, man. The reason that they don't do it is because they are only sending, with the exceptions of like the sports games and Call of Duty, because they know people are going to show up day one and buy them. When it comes to specific things, you cannot pre-order online and have it and like pick it up in store, because they are only going to send enough to the store to cover the pre-orders so that you can say, but we have them available on our website. They want people to buy things from GameStop.com and have it shipped to their house. That's what they want.
Then then make it so I can get the game on the release day.
No, you have to pay extra for that.
That's so backwards. It's unbelievable.
Pay for the day one shipping. You have to, and that's the only way to get it on release day. Whenever the delivery driver decides to show up at your house.
That's insane. That's
Yes.
just unbelievable.
There were so many practices that I was so against. I hate them. I hate them so much.
I'm opening up Derek Stop it'd be Goon Stop.
Goon stop.
Yeah, Goon Stop, and we'll have one person who's on the delivery team, and he just delivers everything on day one. I'm like, you gotta deliver 1,000 copies of this game. Go across the country in 8 hours. Go now.
You pay me enough, I'll do it, man.
I broke every law in the country, but I did it.
I got there.
Let me just make sure my brakes are good and that my strut on my car is actually okay so that I can do 120 on the highway. I got you. Don't worry about it.
By the way, side note, Murado, our illustrator / member, thanks for the $5. That was the podcast.
Oh no, there's a request with that.
Now all sin silence. Oh God. We can't. Well, George can. I can't. It's a podcast. People are gonna be like, "What happened?" I can't fulfill that request. Well, okay, George and Rob, congratulations. And Derek's doing it because he just okay. I'm not doing it. Well, thanks for the $5. Really appreciate it. What a homie. What was I gonna say? By the way, I want to mention this because you know what? We could probably talk about it on the next podcast episode, only because Zelda comes out on the 26th, and right, Derek, 26th.
Yeah.
The next podcast episode, 25th. So we could. I was gonna just ask you guys, is anyone else besides me and Derek gonna get that? But
no.
Really?
I need to get new Joy-Cons. The
Didn't
ones that I received with my Switch have drift.
Wait, really?
Yes, really.
That's
awkward.
fixable.
Oh yeah,
You could fix them.
I sure can.
Fix
But
them.
I would have to mail them to you,
You sure would.
and then I would have to get an extra set in the meantime,
or just not play it.
or just not play it. Yeah, no, I tried to play. So that Switch, Liza's used a few times and was always like, I don't know, it just feels weird sometimes. And I'm like, okay, I played it once since I bought it from you, and then I was just trying to play some of the emulators, and I'm like, it is literally just dashing across the home screen. I can't even select Game Boy Advance. I'm like, we have drift. That's fine. We'll just get another set of Joy-Cons, and it's all good. Not a big deal.
That's true.
I really can't complain. If I have to buy a set of Joy-Cons, I have to buy a set of Joy-Cons. You actually did me a solid and hooked me up, and I would not be able to get what I got for...
Right, yeah.
Yeah, so, like, I can't be mad, and I'm not, like, throwing shade or anything. It's
right.
I need Joy-Cons before I can do anything on the Switch. Liza can use it with no problem.
I turned away and looked back, and Derek's face is just, what?
I saw Rob doing it, so I was like,
yeah. But no, like not throwing shade or anything.
The
like
trendsetter, man.
The Switch gets used regularly.
Good.
And fairly often. It's just me. I can't use it unless I get a Pro controller or another set of Joy-Cons. So I don't touch the Switch. But it does get used and does get played. And the Wii that we just recently acquired too.
What? You got a Wii?
Yeah.
You should got a Wii U.
No,
Wii.
Liza really wanted a Wii because she wanted to play GameCube games. And,
Wii U.
You know, I really wanted one too. I thank my lucky stars I was born a boy every day too.
Yeah.
Derek, did the Wii U play GameCube games as well, or is it only Wii?
it did not. No, only Wii games.
It would have been the perfect console if it was GameCube as well.
Yeah,
yeah.
It would have been.
I just want to also mention, so next week is my birthday, right?
Right.
No, it's not.
Fair enough. It's not. I fully just first of all, I plan on calling out work one of the days, and I'm just gonna play Dead Rising. I'm so excited to play that, even with the terrible new voice acting that Rob's got me for my birthday. So thank you, Rob. I honestly think that anyone's birthday, you should not have to work. Like, I don't believe in sick days. I don't like when it comes to your birthday, it should, if it falls on a weekend, it should go to the next available business day. So that way it's never a Friday, it's always a Monday. But other than that, like, I really think it should be a policy for in the country. You should not have to work on your birthday. I think that's ridiculous. And you should be paid. It should be like, am I wrong? Am I wrong for that?
I mean, I don't really care about working on my birthday.
Yeah, we know you have a weird like, oh, my birthday's not special. What's not worth celebrating? Blah blah blah. But the rest of us, we like our birthdays. Derek.
I would take a paid day off. That'd be awesome.
I mean, I'll take a paid day off, but not because it's my birthday. I just want to pay day off.
Because it's your birthday.
Why? Why celebrate that?
God, you guys suck.
Thanks, George. I'm glad you have my back on that.
Okay. Well, you know what? I appreciate my own existence, and
I don't.
You know what? And I am happy that you do that. I am glad that you celebrate your own existence. But not all of us asked for that.
Okay.
True. Everything he said was true.
So let's just say it was if they said, hey, like if you don't have to come into work on your birthday, but specifically because it's your birthday, you don't have to work. Like,
I'll go to work.
I take the day off.
That's
Free
insane.
day off.
I go to work. I'd rather have the money. I could.
No, you're getting paid for the day.
You're still getting the money.
Paid.
I could show up early and I can stay late. I can get overtime if I go to work.
Capitalism really has you by the balls, huh? Because
no, being able to afford a place to live has me by the balls.
I have a hard time believing these arguments. Like it's literally a free paid day off, and because it's your birthday.
Because of like personal reasons and stuff, at multiple jobs in the past, GameStop being one of them, I requested to work on holidays.
Well, holidays are different though. Holidays, it's like you get extra pay.
No.
Oh, is it because like? Oh, sorry, continue.
Yeah, no. Certain jobs that I've had did not get paid extra. We were just open for a normal day of business, and somebody had to work. I requested to work because I would rather work.
But even okay, hey, you are, I guess, a better man than I, because I would not request to work. In fact, when I worked at Home Goods, I'd be like, "Hey, are you paying me extra for like this particular holiday?" They're like, "No." I'm like, "Okay, then I'm requesting off. If you are, I'll work that day." But look, I don't have to have anything going on. I just want the day off and just get paid for it. Yeah, like I don't.
I'll take an extra day off. Yeah, right. Anytime. It doesn't even have to be my birthday.
I get 11 paid holidays in my contract. I got no stress.
But like, I don't know. I just feel like it should be like a rule that birthdays are paid personal holidays. Or like, you know what? I didn't go further. You can't work on your birthday. You are not allowed to work on your birthday. You must you must take the day off and enjoy it.
I'm a risk it all. Let me in that.
Probably make people appreciate them more, I guess, if they force them to do it.
Like you take that day off and you like it. Like, no, I want to work. I wanna. No, my birthday's my birthday is sacred. Or I guess, or like, what if you just got like an extra day off in the calendar year because for a birthday to take off for your birthday, but not necessarily because it's your, but not necessarily on your birthday.
Yeah, I will take a free day off, sure.
Okay, but you have to post that it's like, hey, I'm taking today off because it's my for birthday reasons.
They just progressively suck more. Why does it always turn out? Like
you have to publicly admit it's because it's your birthday.
No.
Right.
God, dude, you guys are crazy, man.
When we put it in to submit your day off, we're putting because it's your birthday. Like it's in the system as this is your birthday day off.
I'm driving to my coworkers' mailboxes and subsequently bashing them off.
Then you know what, Derek? Then I will always have one day to carry over into the next year.
That's right.
The next year I will have 2. Up until the cap of 5, and then I will always have 5 days to carry over because I refuse to use those days as a day.
You only get 5 day carryover days?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, we can only have 5 days carried over. And we don't get paid out for the rest. So it's use it or lose it, except for 5 days.
Okay, what they said.
I use it. It's gone. It's all gone.
Well, I know you do. I'm currently sitting on like 4 days left for the rest of the year. 3.5. I just had to schedule an oil change, and the only appointment that they had was 1:30. So I'm like, all right, cool. Guess I'm taking a half day.
Yeah, I get unlimited days, so I just I to take off when I want. Basically, I say, hey, or I give them notice. I'm like, hey, I'm going to take off this day, or 2 days, or 8 days. You know, actually, I've been working for the last 3 months. I just like, hey, I'm off for, like, hey guys, 3 months. I'm pretty busy. My schedule's pretty stacked. Oh my God, I I feel like I'm in the right though with this birthday thing because
You can feel in the right all you want, bro.
Look,
I
dog, like-
legitimately do not agree with you. I don't think birthdays are anything special. I don't legitimately do not care about birthdays as a whole.
but then
I understand your idea and your sentiment that everybody should respect themselves and celebrate their lives and celebrate themselves. That being said, I don't think it's required that everybody else also respect you on the same level that you respect yourself. I think you should respect yourself, and I think you should celebrate yourself, but I think it's an unreal expectation for other people to respect you in the same way that you respect yourself.
while I agree with you, I just think from a corporate standpoint they should have to because it's
See,
like
but you threw in the word corporate, dog. Corporate doesn't give a shit about anything.
That's what I'm saying. If it was a national thing, like a rule, like it's like Christmas, it's like, hey, your birthday is considered a federal holiday because it's like, or
So-
actually, no. I'd say for religious reasons because it's special to you and it's your religion.
They'll just hike prices up in
All right,
response to it.
so for bringing up the corporate, and I don't want to dive too far into a political thing, does that mean that the entire country should shut down on the current president's birthday?
On the current, like,
If you're saying it should be a national thing, that would mean that if the president has their birthday,
yeah,
should the entire country basically shut down for that day?
I mean, no, but he shouldn't work. I mean, just to clarify, Biden has 40%. Apparently, he's taking 40% of his days vacationing. So, like the president doesn't have to be working a day. Doesn't mean the government shuts down. It just means that he's not working that day.
I don't know, man.
What? Like what? That doesn't make sense. You can't like all because the president's not working. Like if he has a sick day, it doesn't mean hey, no federal work can be done. I'm just saying, like to me, this day is so special that I don't have to work. Everyone else can work. No one has to say happy birthday to me, but it's my birthday, therefore I don't have to work. In fact, I'm gonna take it a step further. Even my homies' birthdays. If it's Derek's birthday, I don't want to work. I should be celebrating Derek's my homie. Therefore, I shouldn't be working. I should be celebrating with him. And we should
It's
be
like
kissed.
bereavement. I should be able to take
Yeah,
others'
exactly.
birthdays
Yeah,
off,
yeah,
right?
yeah, exactly.
Bereavement.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like it's not my birthday, but it's their birthday, so
Right,
I'm
right,
bereaved to
right.
go celebrate with them.
I
And
can understand where you're coming from with
That
with
you
all
can
of it.
understand? What?
I agreed with you before. I said I could understand where you're coming from. However, in that regard of being able to take off your homies, how many people would abuse that system and be like, "Oh, that's my homie, that's my homie, that's my homie"? And
Oh,
then
okay. No, I see where you're coming from, but I have a certified system in place where you have to have 4 designated homies, close homies. You know, that it's kind of like a emergency contact situation, like an emergency homie. You know, here,
Remember the circle? What was that, T-Mobile like long ago? Ooh, you're not in my circle.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, so you list 4 homies that you'd be willing to like die for. And if it's like their birthday or something, or there's a homie related emergency, as long as there's a note, you can take off that day with no penalties. For example, if my homie is sick with the flu, I should go take care of him. So I can't work that day, you know?
Right.
yeah, but
You
would you
take care of them,
actually
fix them on
travel?
the list.
That's the thing, or would you take it to use the day for yourself?
I mean, does Derek need to get tucked in? I mean, he has someone in
I
his
might
life.
need some smooches.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
like
mean,
the good ones.
I
Yeah.
I'd risk it all, you know?
Yeah.
That's what a good homie does. Okay? I would risk it all. I would die for this man, okay? As he's eating a brownie or something.
Good brownie.
I'd risk it all. Look, all I'm saying, I'll just clarify my point one last time. I'm in the right. Most of you guys are in the wrong. Birthday should be a federal holiday, personal to you.
You realize that a federal holiday means that all federal businesses shut down per an individual birthday.
That's fine.
That's what it
Yeah,
means.
you know, that's fine. You know what? Yeah, that's fine.
The movie theaters are still open. I can go to do that.
I hate that. I actually get in that conversation a lot with my girlfriend. I'm like, I don't believe people should have to be forced to work on like Christmas or Thanksgiving for
Movie theaters are outside the law. It's insane.
they're above the law.
Yeah.
Or bowling alleys. Why do you think I request it every
alleys, too.
Christmas?
And
Well,
Chinese restaurants.
Her art, well, you know, and that's a totally different culture though when it comes to Chinese restaurants. Like they don't believe in Christmas; they believe in work.
Right. They don't believe in America.
Yeah,
They go
exactly. But
above
like,
and beyond.
her argument was, oh, like I'm sure the people are choosing to work because they don't want to celebrate with their families, or like they've some issue going on. They're like, I'd rather just work. I'm like, I understand that. However, I can't imagine the entire workday everyone's there because they don't want to be home. I think some people are forced. I assume a lot of people are forced.
No, for sure. A lot of people are forced, but at the same regard, the reason that certain businesses are still open on a holiday such as Christmas, which is recognized as a federal holiday, is because there are religious people who do not follow Christmas, such as the Jewish population. The
fish population? Did I hear that right?
Yeah, I think we hit we hit Georgia's download limit, and that's why he's loud. Yeah, you're getting real robo.
Really?
Yeah, we can't even. Yeah, I think what you were saying is that, Derek, I agree with you on everything you said. My points have changed, and
I'm going back to GameStop.
Yeah, that's what I think he said. I'm like 100%. Yeah, damn, he's typing it out. Oh my god. And that's really all I got. You guys want to say anything? Anything you got? Anything you want to rant about?
Yeah, I do actually. So the concept of bereavement leave as a whole. Like, you're really going to tell me that somebody that's been in my life for an extended period of time, I get 1 week to process it, and then that's just like, all right, get back to work.
Oh, so you're saying 1 week isn't enough?
No. You're telling me I can't take a whole month off to grieve?
I mean,
I understand
I understand the logic, but a month is a lot. That's like, I mean, people have lied about their grandma dying to get out of work.
Well,
what if there's back? What if there's back?
Death certificate? I can provide a death certificate. See you in a month.
What if there's a back to back? Like one parent dies 1 month, and then the next month, like just 2 months off.
Then give me 2 months off because I just lost my entire family. What?
That's fair. Yeah, my entire family's gone. Yeah, that one's kind of fair. I mean, I would say 2 weeks at least. I mean, when my dad passed away, like I was like pretty silent for like the next like few weeks, but like I could hold it together. But yeah, a week isn't enough purely because
your mileage may vary, man.
I totally get that.
Circumstances and like that. I don't know. I don't think 2 weeks is enough. I think if you can prove it, a month is sufficient. I think. Having a month to kind of come to grips to things.
You're good now.
Okay.
I mean, I mostly agree with you.
Who's the corporate bootlicker now?
George?
Yes. Lollyland.
Oh, okay. Rob is pointing to Derek. That makes sense.
Have I tried Robert
let's.
No, I have not.
Where do I have to point at you?
I'll try it.
Yeah, in the corner. Anyway, I don't, Derek. What like? Do you think like a month? I mean,
it depends on the person, I guess. Yeah, but like a month, I think would be a more reasonable time because a week could go by and then something else like triggers you and you don't like feel the emotions until then, I guess.
My issue with the week is just that it like when it comes to funeral and stuff like that, like it's immediate. So like basically right after the funeral, you're back to work, and that does suck.
Right, it's crazy.
So you literally don't even get time to process that they're gone because you're still worried about how you're going to get them buried.
Right, no, that's totally fair point. Yeah, a week isn't enough. I mean, I would say at least 2 weeks, but I could see the argument for a month, or I would say maybe after 2 weeks, it's like I was gonna say no pay on request. Like, hey, I need more time. Basically, what's it called? I think it starts with an S. The sabbatical. I think you could reasonably request a sabbatical without the fear of getting fired. Be like, hey, like I need more time to process this.
I agree. I agree with that. Loss of like loved ones and family members, you should definitely get more time for than what most companies allow. But
this is now Goons, Games, and Grieving.
I know, seriously, this is a really sad.
Goons, Games, and Grievance is what the hell?
I will go out on a state on. Don't grieve how George grieved because it ruins Baldur's Gate stream.
It's a good tip. Yeah, it's real.
It really is.
Yeah, I mean,
just the tip.
Just the tip.
Just the tip. Yeah.
Nobody saw that. I'm glad. That's all right.
Are we all getting Mario Jamboree, or is it just me and Derek? I just want to clarify
It's
that.
just you and Derek.
It's just you and Derek. If you would compel me to get it, I might.
I'm still working on my year-long.
Compel.
I'm still working on my year-long edge for Monster Hunter Wilds to come out.
What, do you have like a secret account for it? Like you're just
I literally have a bullet vibrator in my butt right now. I'm edging myself as we speak. It's been running this whole time.
Are your balls collared too? Like they're
my balls are quaking.
Okay.
Damn.
I mean, dude, Jamboree looks more fun. Dude, you can play as they brought back playing as a Boo.
Yeah.
Dude.
Okay.
And
there's up to 12 people. We could do a community night one night for it.
Yeah, if it's a party, like a Mario Party.
Yeah.
I
Mario
might
Jamboree. Yeah.
What
do you think? Yeah, no, it's
I think Super Mario Odyssey was the last Mario game I've ever bought.
It was really good. That was
really
Mario Odyssey was
banger.
pretty banging.
It was a good time. It was. I mean, it takes like 1,000 hours just to complete it, though. Like 100%.
And they put Peach in a wedding dress, and I swear I never cranked it faster.
Yeah, they put Bowser in a wedding suit, and I never cranked it faster.
Oh god!
I was like, Bowser with the hat,
and he's got the cum catching lid too. Oh, it's a wrap, baby.
Wait, with Cappy, do you think Mario did like the courtesy of putting the hat on like a coat hanger or something before he went to the bathroom, or you think he had to like witness?
He watched it. Yeah. Oh no! Cappy turned into the toilet. Oh, Cappy.
No, Mario's having a bad day. He just throws the cap on the toilet. Oh, look, I'm a toilet. No!
Peach, no!
No, Peach.
Wait a minute. Another Peach. Please.
Oh, God. Dude,
He throws it on the chair in the corner of the room, and that's how Mario becomes the
expansion Mario cuck chair. Dude, I love it.
I want that mod. Someone download that. Make it for us, please.
You just walk in like, dude, why does your cuck chair have eyes? Don't worry about it. Just
it's watching. It's watching.
And it has a mouth. Sit on it, kitten.
Purr kitten.
Oh my god! No, but really, the Mario Jamboree looks amazing, and I'm like actually excited for it. And we actually got a good pre-order bonus. The dice block keychain.
Keychain.
Dice block.
It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be cool.
I am excited for Zelda though. Like it got better and better. The breath, like
every trailer, just better and better.
By the way, there's a new DBZ trailer tomorrow. There's like they announced it today. They're like, hey, another character trailer, and there's only like 20 slots left. So it might be if it's not GT this time, then I don't know what it is. I really don't.
It's for today or tomorrow?
It's for tomorrow. It's tomorrow morning.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm just gonna watch and be like,
the last trailer was just like, wasn't it Gogeta like 6 times or something like that?
No, last one was the Boo Saga. It was just like it was literally all
that's what it was. That's right. Yeah. It was Boo like 6 times.
No, yeah, it was like Boo 6 times. I don't know. That game I told like my girlfriend told everyone, I'm like, I'm taking 2 days off. I don't care. By the way, hold on a second. Derek, your family member is fucking us. Are you serious?
Oh, yeah.
That weekend she has the wedding. Wait, George going to that? Is he invited?
George's going. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm there.
Okay. Well, wait. Are you? George, do you hang DBZ?
Sparking Blast?
Sparking Zero.
Sparking Zero. I'm interested in it. Yeah.
Well, it comes out on Friday. The Ultimate Edition comes out on Tuesday. But that weekend is a certain someone's wedding. Yeah. I'm sorry, man. Either I'm bringing my laptop that I get, or I'm just not going because
just sit at the table and just like I'm doing it.
Kamehameha! It's like, will you take your wife? Oh, I cheated! Are you kidding me? He parried?
I won that clash.
Bun matched my ass. There's no way he beat me in that beam struggle. Okay. Yeah, no. So I'm just saying I may or may not be there because of this. And I don't think I can be faulted for that. You know? So okay, well that's it, I think. That's all I got for the old Dusty Trail.
That's it, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, become a member today. It's only $2.99. There's really cool stuff that comes with it. It's it's the best deal on the internet right now. For our members, what did you say?
Don't worry about it.
For our members, join us this Friday for community night. We will be playing Lethal Company. It got a cool new update. What did it do? I don't know, but we're gonna try it out. And it's gonna be cool. We're gonna have mods. Freddy Fazbear is gonna tickle our taints, and then we're gonna go to bed.
That mod list should be updated before Friday. I'm just saying that it should be so that everybody can be prepared for Friday.
That's right.
I'm looking at the other two.
Yeah, Rob, get the mods in order.
Yeah, Rob, get the mods picks. And there's something we always forget to mention. Rate us 5 stars anywhere you listen. Spotify, Apple Podcasts. I don't think Google Podcasts is a thing anymore, but if you're on there somehow, rate us 5 stars.
Yeah,
that's it.
Have a good one, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye. I'll miss you.
Bye.